Television. Keloland News at 6.
Somebody's going to get killed. And so it's like that was over and over. I heard it, many of my peers were like, somebody's going to get killed out here. And so it's like I reached a point where it's like somebody's got to do something.
This man left his job at the South Dakota Developmental Center in Redfield last night to go public about ongoing safety problems at the facility that he says are a threat to the people who work there, the community, and the clients themselves. Good evening. The South Dakota Developmental Center in Redfield has 140 residents with severe developmental disabilities. The center has 340 employees, but has short nearly 50, a big jump since the beginning of 2015 when only 12 positions were open.
A counselor who just resigned his job says the worker shortage stems from management and an unsafe working environment. Now he's going public with his concerns. In her latest Keloland News investigation, Angela Kennecke joins us with his story and a response from the center's director.
Well, Paul Register worked for the center for a decade. He tells us he had a perfect employment record and has been trying to get the head of Human Services of South Dakota to correct problems at the Redfield facility for months. When nothing changed, Register resigned yesterday in hopes of protecting his former co-workers. Happy clients and workers are all you see in this video of the South Dakota Developmental Center. But for months, the worker shortage has been growing here, quadrupling in just 1 year. The reason for that, says former counselor Paul Register, is because everyone's not so happy behind these walls.
Our reputation right now is so bad that we can't recruit, and everybody that works there knows why we can't recruit. And so it's like when you're in this small town of like 2,300 people and you have a well-paying job with state benefits, why aren't people coming there? It's like it's because of the reputation that it has and that we can't fix it until we fix the problem.
Register claims the problems stem from the way the place is managed, and he says that's creating a dangerous situation for those inside. He points to injured workers from a 2-month span over the summer.
And we had 5 concussions and one other person who received a really significant facial laceration that he had to have glue shut because it was too close to his eye.
The developmental center's director, Jan Banghart, won't confirm those incidents, but says the number of staff injuries actually went down in the last year.
There are injuries. There's injuries that occur, and I hate to see those happen. We hate to see that to happen to anybody. And we take them all really serious.
Register says that the center's clients have changed over the years.
They come straight out of jails, that come to our facility, and that's where it's differentiated. It's like we're not equipped to handle these guys.
Can it be an unsafe? You bet. There's always that challenge of working with people with complex treatment needs.
Register showed us an email where one of the center's therapists admits to giving a client a knife.
But this behavior therapist gave him a pocket knife, and he's out roaming the campus. It could have been traded off, given to anyone.
Register says he and other staff were able to get the knife without incident. Banghart says the center is making changes to provide a safer environment.
Is it all right now in place? No. And does every single person have it? No. All those things take some time to get to there.
Still, Register is worried about what could go wrong in the meantime. He circulated 2 petitions among workers at the center protesting the unsafe working environment and the current administration. 88 employees signed it. Register sent the petitions along with a letter to Human Services Secretary Gloria Pearson at the end of November. He says 3 days later, Pearson paid a visit to the facility and met with management, but nothing has changed.
They basically know that all this is taking place, but they're turning a blind eye to it.
I am aware that there was a petition signed. And we did go out and we did address, and I held informational meetings.
Banghart says she is in the process of revising policies and procedures at the center, but Register says he's taking a stand by quitting.
We've come close at SDDC to having somebody killed. Came very close, and it's like the one thing that I know that I just can't sit back. I can't be expected. I can't be expected to sit back and watch it being one of my friends and know I didn't do anything.
Well, Banghart told us she was meeting with staff this afternoon to come up with an action plan for a safer working environment. Register doesn't want to see the center shut down. He says it's too important to the city of Redfield, but he is calling for the current administration to be replaced. He and 3 other former workers are taking those concerns to the legislature on Monday and will testify before the Appropriations Committee.
Okay, thanks a lot.